Hey everyone, this is Alvin on behalf of Neil Napier, the rest of the KVsocial team. So before I get started, I just want to make sure that you can hear me. Just give me a quick yes or one if both audio and video is coming through loud and clear. All right. So ahoy to you too, Marshall, all the way from Wilmington, North Carolina. Moment as well. Oh, let me also know what part of the world you're watching this webinar from. It's always good to know where the KVsocial community is at. It's amazing that we can actually have one live session and connect to several parts of the world. So we are interconnected somehow, right? So we have from North Carolina, as mentioned earlier, from Marshall. We have Cleveland from Friend. I do apologize. I see a lot of friends' names on GoToWebinar. So just type in your name if you want to be if you want me to use your first name, because I only see friend in GoToWebinar. So we have David as well from Richmond, Virginia. We have True Deals all the way from Egypt. Wow, amazing. I hope it's not getting too hot there. All right, and we have Daryl as well from Vancouver, Canada. Abu Dhabi as well from Oman. I'm actually thinking about visiting Abu Dhabi later on next year, so we might see each other there. All right, we have Trisha as well from another from Vancouver, and sunny California from Alana. All right, and Ayman as well from Egypt. Now we actually have a couple people here from Egypt. Good. Good suggestion. Moment saying, just make sure to come in the winter because it's burning hot right now. How hot is it? Is it more than 40 degrees? Because my ceiling is like 40 degrees Celsius. Anything more than that, I might melt under the sun. All right. I hope it's just less than 40 degrees Celsius. Oh, 252 is too hot. Definitely too hot. So I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna come over during winter season. Thank you for the suggestion. All right, so today, guys, we're going to focus on video marketing. Now, who here have already started using video marketing to generate sales and leads, either via Facebook, either via YouTube, or either via Vimeo? Give me a 1 if you have already created a video and started to use it to get traffic. A 2 if you're a total newbie to video marketing. That's okay. Again, we're not here because we want to tell you that you're late, but rather you're here to tell you that if you have the right strategy, you can do it, and that's what we're going to discuss today. All right, so a couple of 1s, a couple of 2s, that's perfectly fine. Now, as you can see on the screen right now, we got 3 steps done for you converting animated video ads that maximize your profits for any niche. That means even if you're a complete newbie or just simply someone perhaps that wants to automate video creation, this is going to be the session for you. Now, anyone could tell you this. I think everyone who has used videos knows this for a fact, that video ads or video in general gives you 6 times, 600% more leads and sales. That's why when you sell something valuable, you don't use text links, you don't use banner ads, you use powerful videos. And lately, if you notice, Facebook has been rolling out a lot of new updates and new features for video ads. And we're going to explore that in a bit as well. Because the thing is, if you're still using SEO, if you're still using text links, if you're still using banner ads, sure, they do work, but that's not the future. If you go to Instagram right now, if you go to Facebook right now, if you even go to Snapchat right now, what do you see? What changes do you see? All of them are evolving into videos. So the future of advertising, the future of marketing your website is going to be through videos. Now, who here agrees with me that videos is going to be the future of marketing? Let me know. Give me a 1 if you agree or a 2 if you disagree. Yes, yes, yes. So Daryl says yes. David says yes. Marshall saying yes. Almost everyone is saying yes because it is a known fact. No one can dispute this. Even if you look at the click-through rates of banner ads and text links right now, they are at an all-time low. An all-time low because people are so used to seeing it, they normally don't want to click on it anymore. Right? If you're using the same kind of marketing than 99% of everyone else, you'll notice that it is going to be less and less effective. So you need to be on the edge when it comes to technology when creating advertising. As I mentioned earlier, Facebook and Instagram are shifting their focus on videos, and this is why it's prime real estate right now to invest on the right tools to help you do the job faster, more efficiently, and most importantly, a lot more cost effective than ever before. And if you don't adjust to this trend, you will be left out. And if you're left out, you're going to be the next Yahoo, right? I don't want to. Who here, by the way, is not familiar with the Yahoo failure? I think everyone who's doing online marketing is familiar with it, right? Yahoo, what happened here is just for those who are not familiar, they missed the boat. Exactly. They keep on. They were great at what they're doing, right? They were the first to do. They were not the first to do email, but they were the most profitable search engine before Google. But the problem is they were good with what they're doing. But the problem is they stuck to it. They never evolved from one thing to the other. Something that Facebook has been able to do, YouTube and Google has been able to do. They always evolve to the next big thing. So don't be the next Yahoo. Adjust to what is going to be the trend in the future. Now, for those who have not created any videos, let me know what's stopping you. I'm not going to name names. Just let me know what kind of obstacles are you facing when you create a video. What's stopping you, or perhaps what's delaying you from creating your videos? Is it too much work to do? Is it going to be too expensive to do? Especially if you don't know how to create your own videos, it can be expensive. You need to outsource it. And the going rate right now is around $50 to $100 per 10 seconds of video. Or is it too technical to do? Are you not familiar with Camtasia, with Premiere, or if you don't have Videos 2.0? Or is it all three? Let's just be honest here. Who here have encountered all three? Procrastination is actually one because of too much hard work. It's difficult to learn, difficult to target the ad. We're going to fix that today as well, Daryl. All three, right? All three. Because if it's easy to do, why procrastinate? If it's fun to do, why procrastinate again? If it's technical, then that's the problem. We will change that today. So, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. This is not some kind of snake oil that will make you a millionaire overnight. What you're going to learn here is real strategies. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This will require you to take action, and everything that we're going to mention today on this call is based on real strategies. All right? So I'm just going to make sure that that is clear. If you're waiting for me to reveal a push button technology that will make you a millionaire overnight, feel free to leave the call. All right? We don't believe in that kind of stuff. And the result you're going to get is solely based on how much work you put into it. All right, so let's talk about the first problem here. Where do you find your customers? So give me any niche you're currently working on, and I'll give you some examples on how you can target your customers via Facebook. Because 90% of the time, all of your customers is on Facebook. It's only going to be 10% of the time that they're going to be on YouTube or Instagram, especially if you're in the fashion or jewelry niche. A lot of people are through Instagram. All right, so we have jewelry, we have reputation, we have marathon running. How do you monetize that, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Do you sell Amazon products for runners? Do you offer training, coaching? Because again, regardless what niche you pick, you need to be able to maximize. You need to be able to make money out of it, right? Because if you can't make money out of it, it's kind of pointless. All right, so let's do jewelry first. So let me just log into my Facebook ads account here, and let me show you how you can target that. So, friend, if you don't mind, jewelry. Are you talking about jewelry in general or jewelry for newlyweds? Because, well, technically they're the same. They're under the same niche. Actually, it's actually easier to target newlyweds because you know you already know that they are in the market to buy stuff, right? So let's actually target newlyweds. I don't think men buy a lot of jewelry. Not a lot. In any case, I actually don't even have. Well, I did have one piece of jewelry, but I lost it somewhere. That's why I don't want to buy anything else for jewelry. All right, so we should now have Facebook Ads Manager here. Let me just open this up and let's actually create an ad. Yeah, not as much as women. Yeah, that's definitely a fact. A man should have like, if they have a watch or they have a bracelet, they're happy. Women usually have like jewel, earrings, necklaces, all that. I think 4 or 5 kinds of jewelry for women and only 1 or 2 maximum for men. All right, so Facebook is a bit loading a bit slowly here, so let's wait for it for a bit. Now, if you do have other examples of niches you would like to use as an example, just let me know. All right, so let me see. Let me just open this up in a new tab here. It's a bit slow. All right, so let's create a new ad here. All right, so let's create a new ad. Let's see what we can get. Okay. All right, so can everyone see? Just want to make sure everyone's on the same page here, or everyone's on the same page. Can everyone see the Ads Manager here and choose your objective? All right, perfect, perfect. So let's say, for example, you have a simple sales page or an opt-in page or a reservation page, perhaps, right? So let's gonna go to traffic. So under traffic, we're gonna put in a link that we would like the traffic to go to, right? Just like whatever your landing page would be. But the important thing here is going to be our targeting. All right, so let me see. This is the thing with Facebook. Sometimes it loads a bit slow in some cases. I think probably because they have a lot of marketers now using it. Let's try to use Firefox here. It's loading a bit slow for Google Chrome. So we'll just log into Facebook really quick here. All right, so I do apologize for this, guys. Facebook is really loading really slow right now, something that is going to be beyond my control. All right, so if we can't load up the Facebook ads here, what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna use Facebook Insights to find our market. All right, so friend, if I may ask, which country are you targeting, by the way? Which country is going to be your main customer base? Is it from the US, from the UK, from Canada, from Egypt? US, okay. Makes my job a lot easier. All right, so let me just open this up. Now, as you can see here, it's still stuck on Facebook right now. It's still at like 98%. It seems Firefox is a bit faster. Unusually right now is that Facebook is optimizing for mobile optimization for cell phones. Now you can actually run and manage your ads via your phone. Damn, it's really slow. Okay. All right. So this is actually, by the way, the same account. I just have different browsers opened up. So for those who do or who are wondering, by the way, yes, you can actually have multiple ads account in one profile. As you can see from here, I actually have 4 different ads account under one personal profile. You don't need to create a business account just to manage your business or your clients. You can just they can just add you up as an advertiser, and you should be able to use their own ads account there as well. All right, so hopefully Facebook is going to behave right now, because it seems this is want to let us use a targeting. Okay. Yeah, it's Facebook is really slow. I don't know why it's happening right now, especially we are on a live call. All right, so let's actually do this instead. While we're waiting for Facebook, let me give you some examples on how you can target your market through demographics. All right, so our product would be jewelry, right? So what's the best time or the best or the time when people would buy jewelry for themselves or for their partner? It's going to be somewhere when they get engaged, right? Or when they get married, right? Engaged or newly engaged. There we go. Now, how do you target this? So how do you find your customers on Facebook for this? So for newly engaged, you can actually look for this under relationships. So you can target relationships that are going to be newly engaged or other life event got engaged or into law or into a relationship. There we go. So this is how we can start targeting our, oh, there we go. Facebook is now behaving. And we're back on the loading page. So going back to this, so our product is jewelry. How we can target our customers would be find an event or a live event that is gonna spike up your sales. An event where everyone will buy your product. So if you're selling jewelry, you can find couples that are newly engaged. Because most likely or not, they're gonna need to find a ring. They're gonna need to find flowers. For example, if you're working with local flower shops, right? So there we go. So now we have Facebook. All right. So let's look for locations here. It's gonna be United States. There we go. And we're not gonna find people who are 18, right? Most likely or not, people who are going to be newly engaged are between the age of 21 to, let's say, 55. There we go. So 168 million is still a bit broad, right? So we're going to target those who have, right, who have a newly engaged status, right? So on the bottom here, right, you have exclusions, you have demographics, you have interest, right? So actually have this here, right? So let's say, for example, all right, so engage, as you can see from here, relationship status. So, all right, so let's look for others here. All right, there we go. We have newly engaged. We have, let's find for more. Say long-term relationship. All right, let's say domestic partnership. There we go. So now, from 160 million, we have narrowed it down to just 4.9 million. Right? And of course, we can further narrow this down to either based on religion, based on everything else as well. Right? So you can just, for example, you're looking for people who are 25 and 50. Right? So and you can have a targeted ad here saying, hey, are you looking for a ring to celebrate your 10th year anniversary with your significant other? or would you want to take your relationship to the next level? Buy a ring from us, and you're almost guaranteed that she'll say yes, right? So let me know if this is making sense, by the way, for the targeting. Everyone you know, pretty much 99 or 90% of your customers are here on Facebook. If you're someone who's selling fashion, you can target main brands, or rather, you can target, for example, big magazines that or your customers might be reading, right? If they are into high fashion, you can look at Cosmopolitan. You can look at um, other magazines as well. All right. So guys, before we proceed, let me know if this is making sense. Give me a quick yes if targeting on Facebook is making sense for you. All you have to do, right? All you have to do is search for any kind of relationship status, any kind of live event, any kind of interest. All right. So let's do another example here. So let's do reputation. All right. What would you search for if you're looking for people who are into reputation management, or someone to help them improve either the reputation of their website or the reputation of their business? So what would be, if you're a business, what would be a good indicator that you're someone who is interested in improving your business relations? Let me know. Any guesses, guys? What would be the best way to do that? Okay. Hello to you today. A bit late. Yeah, we already started like 30 minutes ago. All right, hopefully this does not crash again. We've been having all kinds of trouble with Facebook lately. All right, so let's see reputation. Who here have heard about Yelp? Give me a yes if you are familiar with it, or two if it's the first time you've heard of it. I think everyone in the US or in Canada and in the UK is familiar with Yelp. So your market is going to look for small business owners. Exactly, JC. Small business owners that are interested on Yelp. Right? So again, you're gonna you have to specify a country here. Right? You can have, mostly it's gonna be men, but let's just generalize to men and women. Right? And let's look for targeting here. So let's look for example, small business owner. We're going to look for job title. There we go. Or CEO. And Chief Executive Officer. All right. So let me just go to webinar a bit here. Okay, make sure you select job titles, by the way. Don't select just an interest. All right. All right. Chief Executive or owner. Business owner. There we go. So there we go. So let's say we're going to stick with this. Not a lot, but we're going to stick with this, for example. All right. So how do we target Yelp? Someone asked here. Right. So simply search Yelp. Sometimes it comes up. There we go. Make sure to select the interest. Right. If it's too broad, for example, something like that, you can also, right, start to exclude people as well. So for example, you're going to exclude people who are on Yelp. There we go. So we actually excluded like 100,000 people there. Or we can exclude someone who, let's say for example, you have a competing product. Someone who's offering reputation management as well. right? So we're gonna exclude people who are into product reviews. All right, let's say reputation. There we go. Reputation.com. So yeah, you can use the exclusion here under marketing as well. So this is just a nutshell, guys. Again, I would like to spend 10 to 15 minutes more expanding on this, but I think you get the idea. Just find a certain interest, job title, demographic, activity for your target market. Know what your customers are looking for. All right, so guys, give me a quick yes if everything's making sense so far, or a two if I went too fast for a bit for Facebook targeting. It's just easy, guys. Just understand. Just be or think like a customer yourself, and everything's gonna be pretty clear on how to do that. So what is going to be the target? What is going to be a good audience size? I would say, again, it really depends on what your goal is. If your goal is just to be viral, then there's really no good target audience size. But if you're someone who's looking for leads, solid leads, and looking for, let's say, considerable sales, then anything below a million. So 800, 900,000. Best case scenario, right? Best case scenario, if you have a high-end product, go with anything below 500,000. All right. Let me know if that answered your question, Daryl. Yes, it's a bit niche specific and what your end goal would be. All right, perfect. All right, so Yelp, yeah, you can just target that as well here. So you can just find people who are liking Yelp and who are also business owners based on the demographic. All right, so let's go back here to the presentation before we get lost again. Now, all this is great. You can now find your customer on Facebook. You can same thing with YouTube and Instagram. Especially Instagram is it's built in with Facebook, right? Because they did merge together. But how do you get the most out of your advertising? And just like what I mentioned earlier, the best way you can actually maximize your clicks and your traffic would be through video ads. Right? Whether it's going to be Facebook, it's going to be YouTube, you need to be able to tap the audience of that social network by using the right technology, using the technology and using the media that those customers want to see. Because if you just keep on pushing the same banner, same boring banners, it's not gonna convert. And video is the hottest format right now in all social networks. It all started with YouTube, Snapchat carried on with it, and Facebook and Instagram are now moving in that direction as well. So it would make sense, if you're still not doing any kind of video marketing, it would make sense that you should start shifting your focus there. In fact, there's been a big change in Facebook lately, and that brings a totally new game with video marketing. Now, let me show you an example. All right? Let me show you something new that now perhaps 70% of people here don't know yet. Now, did you know that you can now create, right? You can now tag products inside your Facebook post, Facebook video post. Who here knows that? Let me know. This actually is a big change, and a good change for video marketers. Think about it. If you post a video right now, for example, right, let me look for a video here. let's say this one, right? I can actually tag products on that post, right? So now I can actually find, let's say if I'm selling dog products, I'm selling accessories for the dogs, I can actually find a video here and put up a link for Amazon, for example, right? So let's say, for example, a video like this, all right? So let's say this is a video of one of my dogs, right? So let's say, for example, we can tag a product here. I can type in a new product. Let's say gonna be a dog brush, right? 19.99, right? Dog brush, and I can have a checkout URL here for Amazon, for example. So I can link this to my Insta Store account, for example, that has my affiliate link for Amazon. And once I click on save for this, let's say I'm going to look for a product here under Amazon. Let's say the shedding tool. There we go. It's a comb for dogs. It's actually more expensive than I think. So let's say I assume here that I have my affiliate link embedded to this already. There we go. It's going to be 20, what's it again? 22.89, right? Click on save. All right, it requires me to add a photo. So I'm gonna quickly get a photo here. All right, let me add this up. There we go. There we go, click on save. All right, there we go, our product has been added. There we go, click on save. So guys, look at this. Can everyone see this? The dog brush link is now on the video itself. Now, who do you think this is an amazing way to sell your products within your video? I'm not using any hacks here. This is available for everyone who has a Facebook page. And you can use any video, by the way, for this. So instead of you having to wait for the people to see the call to action at the very end, they can actually see the product that's being promoted underneath as well, right away. They can just don't watch the entire video, just click on the product right away. Now you can do that with Facebook. And this is just a feature that's just been rolled out a few days ago, a few weeks ago. If you're someone outside of the US, it would just be a few days ago. All right, now you can do that. And that actually brings a lot of new game to video marketing. And more stuff like this is going to come your way. Now, my credit guy is asking here, why not just find the most viral video? Yes, you do have that option. But let's say you're selling your own products. You're selling your own info product. You're selling your own training, your own coaching. You can't actually use a viral video for that, right? So you need to create your own video, which leads me to my next point. How much time would you need to create a short advertising video? If you have Explaindio, if you have Video Motion Pro, you have Adobe Premiere, how much time would you need to spend to create a short video? And a lot of people are saying, I'm not good at that. I do understand that. I pretty much myself suck at creating videos. And for every 10 minutes, for every 5 minutes or 3 minutes of video, it's going to take you 2 hours, 1 hour. How about we cut the entire thing down into just 2 minutes. Who's interested to know how you can cut everything, video creation, in under 2 minutes, and you don't even need to have a good mouse. You don't even need to have a super powerful computer. You don't even need any kind of technical skills. All you have to do is log in and fill in the blanks. All right? So guys, give me a quick yes if you want to see the software live in action. Give me a yes right now in the chat. All right, perfect. Let's do it. Now, while I'm opening up or while I'm logging in, let me show you some examples of what kind of videos you'll be able to create. And we'll actually gonna create these as well. All right. So give me a yes once you see the link in the chat. It's gonna be a couple of links there for samples of the videos that you'll be able to create with this. And let me know what's the first word that you can think of when you watch these videos. All of this are regular videos, by the way. It's not going to be HTML5 that only works on a specific website. All of these are regular MP4 videos that you can put on YouTube, you can put on Vimeo, you can put on S3, and you can even sell to your clients. Let me know, guys. Do you think these are awesome videos that you can use to sell your products and services? Give me a yes if you think this is something that you can use for your business right now. All right, so awesome. Since Fred there is saying impressive, now let's do the magic ourselves. All right, so can everyone see the dashboard right now for AdReel? Give me a quick yes if you see it. Again, just want to make sure because sometimes there's a bit of a delay with GoToWebinar. And we're going to create the videos. All right, so let me just make sure I'm still logged in here because I've been talking for almost an hour now. All right, so there we go. All right, so first of all, there's going to be full training on how to use the software. It's very, very easy. There's going to be how to select the correct template for your business, how to select the soundtrack, how to add your content in, and how to render and edit everything. Now, everything here that you're seeing, right, all the samples I gave you, is not going to be rendered on your computer. Because if you do that, if you have a laptop, especially a 6-year-old laptop, it might crash, right? So everything is cloud-based here, so all the processing is done through a server. So you don't need to worry about anything like crashing or anything that's going to take too much time to render. All right. So if I click on create video here, all I have to do is just select a template that I want. If I want a YouTube search, if I want a search engine search, a DVD promo, side in the dark, side in the light, cinematic, DVD promo with background, all of it. Even t-shirt or e-commerce stuff here as well. All right. So let's actually make it a lot more interesting. I showed you guys earlier a YouTube search, right? So let's say we're gonna select this. All right, there we go. So we can select, as you can see from here, we can select backgrounds or background tracks that we can use. And all of these are going to be royalty free. So even if you upload these to YouTube, you won't have any problems with copyright as well, right? So you can select any of the backgrounds here, or you can upload your own, right? You can upload your own here as well if you have your own soundtrack as well. You can also use a template soundtrack, right? As you can see from here. All right, so there we go. So from here, let's say we're gonna select this one. So let me just switch my audio a bit here so that you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it properly, but let me just max out my speakers here and let me know. Let me show you as well here. Oh, let me see. All right, there we go. So let's see. So these are just examples of audio you can get. There we go. Another one. All right. So I hope everyone can hear that. If not, then yeah, I do apologize. I can only play it back through the speakers. All right. So from here, we're gonna select a soundtrack. Let's say we're gonna pick Energy here. There we go. And now we can fill in the text we want to use. Now there are also done for you scripts here as well. But let's say, for example, you want something more custom. Are looking for the best ring or show your love by buying the best ring in town. Celebrate the bond. Something like that. All right, give yours. I don't know how you other last a lifetime. All right, and our call to action here, call 1-800-154-4851. You can also have your own logo here if you want to do that. And click on render video. Oh, a title. Let's say jewelry. Add, there we go. Click on render. Oh, and as you can see from here, it actually indicates that if something is too long, you can actually edit it here as well. There we go. Click on render video. And now, just click on render now, and the video is going to be rendered in just 2 to 3 minutes flat. And now you can use this for Facebook advertising. You can even use this on your own sales page. Guys, let me know. Do you think this is easier compared to creating your videos from scratch? And if you have other tools, if you have Video Motion Pro, if you have other tools in the market, this is going to be something that you can combine. Right? So if you have, for example, co-embed, and if you want to have your video to have a call to action that's clickable on a sales page, you can use this as well. Right? So you can combine this with other tools that you already have right now. With AdReel, you can now create the perfect video ads for YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or you combine this with Videos 2.0, combine this with co-embed, combine this with other tools that you have as well. Now, there's a question here. Who here does have access to video editing tools? It can be anything. It can be Video Motion Pro. It could be something that you bought previously a year ago. Premiere Pro, yes. A couple people saying yes. You can even use this on Windows Media Player if you have, video editor if you don't have any. Right? If you have Sony Vegas, if you have a couple of them, perfect. This is gonna be a great addition to your tools. Now you don't need to start from scratch. All you have to do, right, is use the templates here and create the perfect videos that has the right call to action within just a few minutes of your time. This means you'll be able to create explainer videos, right? You'll be able to create cinematic videos with your own logo, with your own call to action at the very end as well. And best of all, as I mentioned earlier, you can use this one as a regular video. That means you can combine it with your other videos from other tools that you might have already created. Let's say you want an intro video, even before the pitch. So you can use Videos 2.0 for this, right? You can use, right? There are actually a lot of tools that you can use as well to help you get more out of your videos. So instead of spending an hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours creating a video, now all you have to spend is just 2 to 3 minutes and you have a completely done professional video to sell any product you want. And this has been tested by beta users as well. In fact, this has brought in over $800 a month in deals with video advertising. So if you're someone who's into consultancy, this can create an entirely new market for you or new business service that you can do. All right, this has been tested by Andrea as well, by James Reagan. So if you're into advertising, if you have clients who are going to be doing advertising for you or is looking to hire you for advertising, yes, you can use this. So whatever your goal is, it doesn't matter. Video works for pretty much everything. So it works for selling or getting people to opt into webinars. You can use this for retargeting. You can use this for lead generation. You can use this for e-commerce. That's like what I showed you guys earlier. You can use it for free training. If you're selling an info product as a freebie, and then you upsell other products as well that you have for like an advanced training, you can do that as well. And you can also deliver via InstaSuite. You can have local business promotions. You have blog posts, and so many more. So the million-dollar question is, how do you lower ad costs? How does this help you lower ad costs? And the easiest way to answer that is go use video advertising. There's no other way for me to tell you. There's no other trick I'm going to show you, but use video advertising and you will see cheaper advertising. You will see more engagement compared to just about any ad format out there, and you get better results for less ad spend. So I have a question here, for example, coming up is, what is the suggested point of selling video ads in AdReel? It really depends on your niche, right? But I would say if you're going to be running the whole thing, you could charge them 200% of what the ad cost would be. If you're going to be running the whole thing. So if the ad budget is going to be $100, you charge them $200 for your services. If you're just only going to provide a video, then $97 per video. All right? Again, it really depends on your niche. I can't really nail it down to a specific price. It really depends on who your customers are. So video ads right now, guys, converts more sales than anything out there. This is going to convert Amazon or eBay products, and those networks or those marketplaces are going to be adding videos in the future as well. So think about how this can help you. Think about getting just a picture of that product, putting it up on a Facebook page, just like what I showed you guys earlier, and you can use that video there. You can use you can create a quick video to get people to buy. So imagine the implications of how this can affect the way you do video marketing in the future. Now, just like with any KVsocial promo, we also want to make sure you get the most value out of your money. So we're going to give away some exclusive bonuses for you guys as well. All right. So I have a question. Does it comply with the text and templates with the Facebook text limit? Yes. That's why there's a limit on how much text you can put in on the video, just to make sure you don't override the 20% rule for Facebook. All right. So let me show you the bonuses that we are going to be including with this. All right. So first is you're going to get the AdReel local ad pack. Now with this, you'll be able to get custom templates of the 700 niches right now in the local market. You have the YouTube ad mastery. Now, this is going to be video. YouTube is still king for videos. Then it's going to make sense for you to learn how to use and rank your videos on YouTube. You're also going to get the Facebook video ads mastery. You're going to get training on how you can use Facebook advertising easily and of course get the most bang for your buck. You also get the video suite play button creator. Now, if you want to put your, for example, your videos in Wistia and you want to have a call to action button there, then you can use this one here. You also have the video suite spoiler box creator. So if you're selling an info product, for example, you want a training to be packaged like a CD, right? Because again, some people do envision it as a training that they can buy as a CD, even if they're going to download it. So you can use this one here as a software to create your VSLs, to create your own ebook or a box or product box without learning to do Photoshop. You also get the video suite thumbnail creator as well to create perfect thumbnails for YouTube and Facebook as well. So all 6 bonuses, guys, is going to be available for you, right? If you get in right now for AdReel. Now, for AdReel, there are 2 packages you can jump in for this. So you're going to get the personal license for $47, not monthly. It's going to be one-time, lifetime access price. You get unlimited access to AdReel, unlimited monthly renders, no credits here, unlimited use of animation for personal use, and of course, you also get the 14-day money-back guarantee. Now, if you're someone who's going to be thinking about selling this to clients or offering this as a service, then the commercial license might be something that you would like to opt in for, right? So the commercial license is also a one-time lifetime access fee of $67. You get unlimited access to AdReel, you get unlimited monthly renders, unlimited use for commercial and personal use, and of course, the 14-day ironclad money-back guarantee. All right, so guys, if you want to jump in, the link to go to is link.kvsocial.com/AdReel. All right, so let me know which package you're jumping into. Give me a 1 if you're jumping in for the personal license, or a 2 if you're getting the commercial license. And if you're on the fence, let me know again what's holding you back. It's a one-time lifetime access fee. It includes a 14-day no questions asked money back guarantee as well. So I don't think you're gonna have a lot of complaints for this one, because the value you're gonna be able to get with this is absolutely tremendous. Can you back it up? Yeah, there we go, Daryl. So the only difference with this too is that you get commercial license, developer license for the 67 instead of just a personal license. All right, so let me see if I can get the link here. And for those who do want the link to the bonus page, let me just type it in the chat as well. Is there going to be prospecting and sales training and for lead generation? Yes, yes, there is going to be that included. That's actually part of the bonus as well. Does it load video to Facebook? You have to do that manually. You can either do it as a post, or you can do it as an ad, just like what I showed you guys earlier. All right, so let me just get the bonus page here. There we go. You should also see the link to the bonus page there. All right, so once again, guys, give me a 1 if you are jumping in for a personal license, a 2 if you're getting the commercial license right now. Remember that you do have to get through our link to get the bonuses that we have mentioned on this call. All right, so James saying 2, Carol saying commercial, okay. Number 2, David is saying personal. Oh, all right, perfect, perfect. Again, think about this, guys. You can create as many videos as you want. No credits here, no limits to how much you can create. Unlike other video creation tools out there, you do have a credit system. With this, you can render as many videos as you want. There we go, man969. Let me just send that to you. All right, let's talk about the OTOs or the upgrades. So the first upgrade is going to be the AdReel Club. Now this is going to be a monthly package. Now what this does is that if you get the commercial license, or if you're working with multiple clients, you're going to need more templates. You're going to need more stuff. right? So with this, you can unlock a new profit stream by maximizing conversion with instant access to 10 brand new templates added to your account right away. You'll be able to scale your income with higher ROI with recurring payments from clients. You can get instant access to 10 brand new top converting animated templates, and you also get 5 new templates every single month. All right, so currently right now, if you do jump in for the early bird access, you only need to pay for a 37 monthly price for this. So it's going to be 10 new instant templates you're going to get, and of course 5 new ones every month as well. All right, this is available for you for a low monthly cost of $37. Now again, this is for those who needs more templates. If you need more templates, you can get this upgrade. Now, if you're still not sure about the upgrade, by the way, guys, please note that the pricing I have right now is going to be valid until midnight Eastern tonight. So you have a lot of hours to think about getting the upgrade or not. But the thing is, you don't have to worry because you actually have 14 days, an entire 2 weeks, to use the software and see if it's going to be a good match for you or not. All right. So for those who are jumping in for the club membership, for the 5 new templates every month, give me a 2 right now in the chat. All right, perfect. So how many templates do you include on the front end? You will actually get around 7 to 10 templates just for the main offer itself. For the upgrade, you get 10 additional, so you get a total around 20 plus. All right, so if you're someone who's going to be looking for some diversity in the kind of ads you create, then the template upgrade might be good for you. All right, so let's talk about the last upgrade here. The last upgrade is going to be the AdReel store. So with this, instead of selling it to clients one by one, you can automate your profits by setting up your own done-for-you store. Now let me show you how that works. All right. So again, everything is cloud-based. You don't need to set up anything on your computer or anything on your server. Just log in and start using the software and create your own store there. All right. So this is going to be the dashboard right there for your store builder. So now you can automate the process of selling your ads to clients. You can import your videos, or you can import directly from your AdReel account here. You can set it up with your PayPal Express API key, so that means you get paid directly. Of course, you keep 100% of the profit for that. And of course, they're also training on how to import your videos from AdReel, how to use your own domain name instead of using an adreel.io, and how to edit your site as well to maximize your conversion. All of this is available at a low one-time lifetime access price for the store upgrade of $97. So if you're someone who wants to sell or to build a business around this automatically, instead of working with clients one by one, then the store upgrade is for you. All right. So how do you claim the bonuses? Just click on access your bonus from Neil Napier on the congratulations page for KVsocial. If you still can't find our bonuses, just send us a support ticket at KVsocial@zendesk.com and just include your KVsocial receipt there so that we can provide you the links to the bonuses. All right, so guys, let me know. Give me a quick 1 if you jump in for the main offer, a 2 if you jump in for the club membership, or 3 if you got access to the store upgrade as well. And if you're on the fence, do let me know what's holding you back. Again, guys, nothing provides so much value when it comes to video creation, explainer videos, cinematic videos, at a one-time unlimited renders as well than this. This is going to provide you so much value. If you're looking for a way to create videos faster, better, and more efficiently than ever before, this is going to be a software for you. If you would like to stick with creating videos, spending an hour, 2 hours on creating videos, then you don't need this. But if you're someone who values time and you want to create as many videos as you want, either for yourself or for your client, then this is going to be a software to help you do just that. All right. So my good guys, saying number 3, perfect. I think the store upgrade will be perfect for you, my guys. If you do have other tools out there, then it's going to be a great combination for you to use as well. So instead of working with clients one by one, you can now get paid directly from your own video store. All right. So guys, let me know if you're on the fence. Let me know what's holding you back. If you're a total newbie to video marketing, again, if you check out the bonuses there, you'll see that there are going to be bonuses, or there are going to be training included as well with the main offer itself. So you have the AdReel local ad pack, the YouTube ad mastery, the Facebook video ads mastery, the button creator suite, the spoiler box creator, and the video thumbnail creator. If you get the upgrade number 1 or any of the upgrades, you also get the video suite monthly stock videos and the monthly stock audio as well. So you're going to get new stock videos that you can use for your AdReel account, and additional audios as well that you can use for your video rendering. Okay. Is it mobile responsive? Absolutely. Again, we have to remember that this is going to be regular video. So you can put it up on YouTube, you can put it up on Vimeo, and it says it's YouTube and Vimeo are mobile responsive, so these videos will be as well. And you can use this with co-embed, you can use it with any video player as well if you want to add some kind of interactive overlay that they can opt in or click on the link directly on the video itself. All right, so let me see if I have any other questions. So I'm going to type the link one more time here, guys. And again, if you have any questions, do let me know before we wrap things up. All right, there we go. Yep, all of the bonuses do include, well, the bonus, all of the OTOs or the upgrades also include a 14-day ironclad money-back guarantee. All right, well, where did you go to start the Facebook video ad? I actually didn't use a Facebook ad. Again, you can also use this as for Facebook video post rather. So if you want to use it as a video ad here, so you have your advertising, so you just select a format for your videos. There we go, single video, and you can just upload the video that you have under the AdReel account from here. Right, so all of your videos, or all of your rendered videos rather, are going to be saved on your account, and you can download them here as well. Yep, so you can use this as well on your post, not just for videos, not just for video ads. Yeah, you can use this. Again, everything I showed you is actually for the main offer itself. I didn't show any of these, the upgrade or the required upgrade stuff. So whatever I showed you is something that you can use with the front end offer, or the main offer. Okay? All right, so guys, so for those who are still on the fence, if you have any questions, put in a number 10 in the chat. Otherwise, we're going to wrap things up. So I do hope you jump in for this. This is amazing value that allows you to create quality videos without having to spend so much time and so much money for credits and for monthly payments. One-time fee, unlimited renders, unlimited videos. For $67, you get a commercial license as well, so you can now start selling this to your clients. All right, so since there are no other questions, so we're going to wrap things up. So if ever you have any questions about the software, or you need help with creating your first video, you can contact AdReel support via support@videosuite.io. If you need some help from us, from Neil, or you can find your bonuses, you can contact us, KVsocial, at kvsocial.zendesk.com. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed today's webinar, and I do hope you use the strategy I showed you to start generating traffic to your website and start generating sales. All right, so thank you again, my credit guy, David, James, Daryl, Derry, Moomin. All right, all of you guys, I do hope you enjoyed today's call, and I do hope to see you on the next one. Thank you again as well, Noe. All right, bye guys.